Lesson 2, being cool in your old age. I created a backyard adventure course. Was it a class? Was there a dozen people? No. It is a very small track in my backyard. It is my personal track. This is what it looks like. After running the course for a day or so and watching the video, we came to the conclusion that something was missing. I have drawn in this bush here, and to give you an idea as to what these are, okay, these are lilac bushes. They're purple, right? This one here is too. They're not in bloom, they're just sticks right now, but they are purple lilac bushes. They're quite pretty. So number 3 is one of them, and then there's another one over by this little pine shrub, little evergreen shrub. And one of the problems is as I do my spin out, that one is in the way. The other night I spun out the bike and almost hit this this purple bush. So we're going to be calling that purple bush the bush of perpetual peril, and we're going to try to avoid that in the future. In the process is we added some 2x6s to try and keep these from bouncing around so much. And then the last thing, which could be helpful as well, is that there are small cowbells over here. Keep that in mind. And I knocked over one of these cowbells and made it ring. And then you can go back and reset it before you come back around again. That way you don't run into it by accident. So pretty safe here and lots of fun. Just watch out for the bush of perpetual peril. Listen for the cowbells if you knock over a tennis racket. And that is everything for the additions. Hello, welcome back to lesson 2. This is being cool in your old age. And this is my backyard adventure course. We're going to be running this today. And I want to talk a little bit about it. We're going to head over towards the starting line over here. All right, we're approaching number 1. That is the starting line, obviously. And we're looking at number 2. Number 1's been moved over to the right because it was interfering with the bike last night in the middle of the night. So we're going to start with a nice big wide open starting line, nice and easy. As we approach and face number 2, you're going to see that there's an arrow and a line up the middle. We want to be a little bit to the left of that arrow. That's not always obvious when you're marking race courses. You have to follow your own line, just like you do in life. Follow your own line on the race course. Be a little to the left, but not over that left tire. As we leave number 2 and head towards number 3, it's going to be a pretty good hard right and then a hard left. The arrows show you where to go. All right, so number 3, headed towards number 4. We've made our hard right and our hard left, and we're coming into the bushes. Wow, this could get narrow and exciting. We have some dirt here and a narrow passage. And here we have some dirt where we're going to do our peel out on, our tilt and brace and peel out. We're going to have to brace with our left foot. Here we have our signs for 5, which is the duck under the peach tree here. Keep in mind that when you're out there in the wild, there may be some signs like this number 5 and the sign peel out. You know, they're everywhere. Just keep an eye out for them no matter where you go. All right, so number 6, we're following the arrows. We're coming over the obstacles, 2x4s and 2x6s. And you must pop over the 2x4s. Now we're at number 6. This is a narrow passage. Keep in mind that there are cowbells. If you hit one of these, the cowbells will ring. So now, quite fun, narrow passage. As we come to the edge of the race course here, we need to cut the bars hard right and then a hard left, so we can get past obstacle number 7. Now, getting past obstacle number 7, it is a low peach tree. We're going to have to duck under that peach tree and follow the arrows. So you have to tilt the bike here, just as we did in the plan, but not so much that we peel out. The house is behind me, and we don't want to wind up in the kitchen. Hi there. I really cannot express just how much fun this backyard adventure course was. It was so much fun that I crashed my bike. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take an opportunity to show you how to pick up your bike. This is exactly how I did it, and then I'm going to go back and repeat the process, but I'm going to do it facing forwards. Here we go. If you're going to adventure ride, you're going to crash. Get over it. Have some fun. Lay your bike over. See where it's going to scratch. And get used to the idea that that spot's going to get scratched. Maybe over here too. Have fun with your bike. Here we go. My bike is down, crash bar worked. Okay, I'm not going to call for help. My phone is there, easy access, but I'm going to just pick it up. This time I'm going to face the camera and pick it up. Make sure the bars are closed, not open, because they're very hard to reach when they're open. Close the bars, grab the handlebar and the back bar and lift. This is why the NC is awesome, because it has grip in two places. Lift with your legs. Push up against the bike. Just like you're seated in a chair. From my voice you can tell I'm not straining. If this was, say, a Yamaha 700, yeah, this would be a big effort. But it's not. It's an NC. It's really quite light. The center of mass is very low, and it's really easy. Yeah, let's see if we can find that kickstand. Oh, don't go the other way, oh no! Well, that could be bad. Don't want to wind up laying on your bike. There we go. You gotta be real careful how far you push. When you crash your bike, chances are you're going to crash on something. It's not going to be out in the middle of nowhere in a field where it's all grassy and soft and nice and easy. No, you're going to crash on rocks, you're going to crash in a mud puddle, you're going to crash in the worst possible place. So, when you go to lift your bike, first clear the area so that it's safe to lift your bike. If you need to step over those items, you can push them out of the way before you lift the bike, but you may be forced to step over the items while you're lifting your bike. Practice putting your bike down and picking it up. Here are the items that are in the way. I think I'm going to, use them a little bit. So here I'm just standing on the item. It's loose and slippery. Okay, I'm going to work with it. Step off the item that's in the way. So it's an obstacle. I say item because it's easier. It's an obstacle. Step over it. Now, it's going to be easier to use your hip. Push the bike with your hip. Get the kickstand in place. Pull the bike back over. Open your bars. Easy.